Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and this is the new 204 Lima Echo, and it's done by Finbar. Thank you. Whoa, that's not good. Thank you very much, Dave, for the amazing livery as always. Look at that. It's so
Hey,
good.
bird.
So good.
Whoa, buddy.
Skid Rock.
Busy summer, but I have been lurking around. Great livery too.
Skid Rock, thank you very much. A very busy summer, but I appreciate the support and for the subscription, man. Thank you very much. So yeah, 204 Lima Echo, and this is, what did he call this? Like the Sunshine livery? That's the seal, which I didn't know, for Orange County. So there you go. Orange County, California livery. We've got a couple of logos here. We've got PilotEdge. We've got the logo that I did myself here. That is very amateur-y, but there it is. The Ferrari logo, which is nice. I've got quite a bit of Ferrari crap around the house. And of course, Alfa Romeo. Look at that. I want an airplane with an Alfa Romeo logo on it. That's sweet. If you're new to the channel or these videos and you just happen to stumble upon this, you may be wondering what this means. So the N is the registration prefix for all U.S. registered aircraft. So November 20 was my jersey number, my basketball number in college. And 4 Lima Echo, 4LE is my last name. So that's why on YouTube and Twitch it's Bill 4LE, because my last name is 4LE, Forelli. So I thought that would be a pretty appropriate registration number. Ryan saw an Alpha today on the way to work. Nice, dude. Probably a new one, I'm assuming, right? Like a Julia or something. So this is gorgeous. Thank you again, Finbar, for the amazing livery. He's done like most of the liveries that I have on here. He's done them, and he's really, really good at it. And he always comes up with a cool design. This is awesome. I like the paint colors, the orange and the gray with the white look really cool, and the Orange County seal. And that texture is really, really high res. It looks super nice. So tonight, whatever, this morning, depending on where you're watching this, I'm going to do some flight sim economy flights, which I haven't done in a really long time. And I wanted an excuse to fly somewhere that maybe I'm not normally going to. And we've came up with Barstow. So we have to pick the plane up in Fullerton. Let's go to my flight and go to this. I think there should not be any information on here. Okay, looks good. So this flight will be flown for Bill 4LE. There's the name. We've got 4 passengers going from Fullerton to Barstow Daggett, and they're for $816 each. So it's a pretty good assignment value. $2,400. Passenger count for next flight 3. 2 seats available. That's seems weird. I don't know why I would say that. But the Bonanza that we're gonna fly is at Fullerton. So I need to refuel this. What are we gonna fill it to? 50% is. Let's just fill it to 75%. We'll do 60 gallons. So that will take effect once we land in Fullerton. Let's see. Oh, it was an older one, a 750. So it was an older GTV. Very cool. That is well. Then I'm extra glad you thought of me, because that's way better than a new one. The older ones are sweet. Oh dear, Mr. Ty. Cat Strader, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Ty's stream. Ty, thank you so much for the fantastic recap of the Flight Simulator event. I was listening to it before my commute started and after, and I couldn't think of anybody better to recap an event like that than somebody like you, with not only the simulator experience but also the real world experience. So thank you again. There are more jobs at Fullerton. You can load up 5 on the plane, but there's only 4 seats. How can I load up 5? That doesn't seem right. Spaced Andy, welcome. Dalmatian, hello. This URL not found. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Super Mr. MC, Ernie, good evening to you. Captain Obvious, thanks for being here. Flyboy F117, welcome everybody. And if you're new, hello, I am Bill. I am a student pilot for not much longer, but I am currently still a student pilot at John Wayne. This is the airport that I fly at right here. Here's John Wayne. It's just the best. Look at that. Just brings a tear to my eye. And we're in the Carenado F33A, and this has the rep pack on it. We're going to do some flight sim economy flying around my neck of the woods for a little bit. You can load up to 5 depending on the fuel. Look like with the fuel load you have, you can only take 3. All right, so we'll keep it at 3. That's fine. I don't need to jam a bunch of people in this airplane. Super Mr. MC, thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully you like general aviation, because I do. All right, let's get the yoke out of the way. Let's make sure we have the fuel selector on. There we go. Start it with the left. Let's go mixture full rich. A lot of throttle to get this thing primed. Get the beacon on. Fuel pump.
Pull up.
Prime it.
Pull up.
For a few seconds. Nick. Is that Gressla? Did I get that right, Nick? Thank you very much, Nick, for the follow. Welcome. What's this I hear about pretty bonanzas? Brad's Bonanza radar just went off. Okay, so now let's get this thing started. I think we've figured out how to start this thing. And by we, I've figured out. You guys probably all know how to do this.
Pull up. Pull up.
It's alive. I did figure it out. Missed Approach. That's a fantastic Twitch name. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh yeah, Brad. That's right. Look at that. I'm glad I started that thing up with the static elements. What the hell? Oh, don't tell me that the static elements are stuck on. Can I do a walk around with the engines off?
Pull up. Pull up.
God. Terry, thank you very much for the follow. Came at a great time. Yeah, static elements are stuck. Because they usually turn off automatically, but that's awesome. It's under add-ons. No, not there. Here.
Pull up. Pull up.
Under add-ons menu. Where the hell's the add-ons menu? What are you guys talking about? Your tie downs are on. Thank you, below minimum solo. I'm also in class, so can't have audio on. So, Vipers53, thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you guys. Yeah, I kind of like that they don't let you move too. That's very, very nice. Yeah. So what is the add-ons menu? It's under add-ons menu. Top bar. Plugins. Okay. Plugins. Rep pack. Toggle static elements. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I apologize for that taking so long. For those of you that are joining us, this is the new livery from Finbar, and it's beautiful. The Orange County seal on the tail. My super awesome registration number. Speaking of, let's get logged in here for PilotEdge 204 Lima Echo. 4 Lima Echo, 4LE is my last.
Walk 1453.
That does look pretty sweet. Okay, so the real question is, have you forgotten to pull the chocks IRL? I almost did last week.
8256 X-ray. Number 5 show your back right.
Let's get this thing.
John Wayne ground, com 50, flight of 2, at the GA ramp at the intersection of Hotel and Bravo, ready to taxi. Bravo, Kilo.
Okay, so my radio stack.
Sorry, say again.
The SiteTech panel sometimes will work and sometimes it doesn't. Like the LED lights that show what frequency you're on, which is super helpful to have.
.com 50, you're runway 20
you're
right.
Trying to look at this tiny little thing. So we have COM2.
Ensures contact, clearance, delivery, advise on course
ATC,
heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
We have Yankee.
John Wayne Airport, ATC information Yankee. 0053 Zulu. Wind 240 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 21. Dew point 10. Altimeter 2982. Arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact, clearance, delivery, advise on course head.
Is real world weather not on? Manually configured, of course it's not. The RAV 2000, thank you very much. Did you watch the whole 3-hour video? If you did, freaking awesome, dude. Thank you. I posted that because I had it, and you know, you might as well, if you've got something that's kind of uploadable. My viewpoint is just upload it, and if someone wants to watch it, they can. If not, they won't. But dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, you're about to take your check ride. Dude, fantastic. When is the check ride scheduled for? 2185 is our departure, clearance, delivery. Alright, and then we have phone. Let's see. Does this pull up for you guys? Oh, it's not scheduled. You just signed off in another week or so. Awesome, dude. No, we do need Bobble Bill. We got information Yankee, and we're going to be a 330 at or below 2,400 feet. Departure frequency is going to be 128.1, and our squawk code is going to be whatever, so 128.1.
Stand by. Sorry, 6753. Radar contact. VFR traffic. 12 o'clock. 1 mile, opposite direction, 4,700, indicate appears to be climbing, type unknown, altitude unverified, advise you turn 10 degrees left.
Wow. Get after it.
Wish 753, you want to localize your approach to the ILS? Wish 753, do you want the localizer or the ILS?
Showing clearance Bonanza 204 Lima Echo VFR departure request.
Flying present heading, emitter vectors, ILS runway 24 approach, maintain.
I tried to give him space.
4,000.
I hate when that happens. Feels super bad. But let's see if... Oh, now my altimeter figured itself out. Real world weather, real world altimeter. real world field elevation.
Number 753, I have a turn for you momentarily.
Let's see. Did we get completely stepped on that first time? John Wayne clearance, good evening. Bonanza 204 Lima Echo with VFR departure request when able.
So no, Charlie, I know it's inconvenient, but technically you're not supposed to be on the approach yet because you're not cleared for the approach. Your direct A zone, which is AVON, which is to get you on that general direction. You're going to receive it direct to a different fix later. I know it's confusing, but the point is you're not supposed to join the approach unless you've been cleared for the approach. In which case you should have gone direct from AVON to the airport. Does that make sense?
A-bone?
Yes, that is correct. Inconvenient, yes, but correct. Start negative. I'll go ahead and give it to you now. Cleared RNAV runway 30 approach. No problem, just on to the next time. We're 86753, turn right heading 200.
Do we give him a ring? Check in one more time.
John Wayne Tower.
Nothing's happened below
50,
minimums.
flight of 2, holding short of 20 right at Kilo, ready for departure.
I think once these
.com 50, flight John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 240 at 9. Clear for takeoff 20 right at Kilo. .com 50.
John Wayne clearance, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo VFR departure request.
For 20 for Lima Echo, John Wayne clearance, stand by number 2. Southwest 1719, count at Delhi
Love
Center
it.
135.5.
Is that your wife flying with that other guy? Is it? Is that Julia in there?
Southwest 1719, Delhi Center, rain protection, November break, altimeter 2981.
No, it's another dude.
Number 1 Juliet, say destination airport and requested altitude.
Yeah, it's another dude.
Destination airport.
Two dudes in a Bonanza.
Bakersfield at 8,500, 39 Juliet.
Banana 1 for Nano Juliet, departure frequency 124.55.
That would have been close though, Dalmatian. She loves a Bonanza.
5535.
Departure frequency 124.55, squawk
So it is not
5535,
impossible.
39 Juliet.
Yeah, exactly right. Two dudes in Bonanza. It's my new Netflix.
For 5, thank you, Bravo, contact
show.
Silverboat Tower 124.75. For Nano Juliet, reback right.
Lights look pretty good.
Banana 204 on Echo, say request.
We like flight following to Fullerton at 2000. We have information Yankee over at ACI West.
And Mojave Tower, Archery 256 X-ray, holding short runway 26, ready for takeoff.
Banana 15, thank you, Bravo, Silverboat Tower, if you're on this frequency, runway
right
32,
now.
cleared land. 32, cleared land, sorry.
Just with possibility, Kenny, not with
If you're on short
human.
file, step on anybody you want.
Just pregnant with possibility.
For 204 on Echo, what's your type of Bonanza?
Ray BE33 Slant Golf. 204 Lima Echo.
Report on the Echo after departure, flighting 330. Maintain VFR at or below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5742.
5742. That's on departure right turn 330 at or below 2,400 feet. Departure frequency 128.1, squawking 5742, 204 Lima Echo.
For 753, that was my mess up there. Apologize about that. They give me a
Dalmatian, no, I don't have the
heading
Orbix one, but I
060,
do
but it's
have
back
the
around.
GPB 500 Oceano. I love it. It looks awesome.
.com 50, bit of contact on departure. .com 50, bit of contact on departure.
I'll have to check it out.
Departure, .com 50. We're 817 Alpha Charlie, no traffic was observed between you and the airport. Radar services terminated. Frequency
This isn't
change
the
approved.
quickest
Report on
departure out of
cancellation in the air, on the
John Wayne
ground.
ever.
Golf Charlie Alpha cancellation receipt. Have a nice day.
Mojave Ground Cherokee and 90139er Juliet. Parking, waiting instructions for taxi.
Southwest 1719, Carenado, SoCal approach 134.2. Dock 50, SoCal departure, cancel altitude restrictions, zone navigation.
Buddy.
Ryan, thank you for the gifted sub. 2 gold Z.
Banana 139 Juliet, Mojave Ground, runway 26, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 30.
26 via Charlie Golf. I'm sorry, can you repeat one more time?
Banana Juliet 26 via Charlie, cross runway.
Runway 26 via Charlie, Ross runway, cross
Well, thank
runway
you very
30.
much, Ryan.
Mirror 753, turn left heading 350.
I think we're probably pretty good to just assume that he got that, but let's...
Number 6, Romeo Charlie, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
You didn't get a confirmation, though. And gentlemen, clearance Bonanza 204 Lima. I just wanted to confirm that where readback is correct.
Southwest 17 and 19, SoCal approach, break altimeter 281, thanks for Charlie. I expect the RNAV runway 8 approach
And
this one.
there is our bug heading indicator, so there's 330.
Southwest 17, 19 with the RNAV or a different approach? Southwest 17, 19, clear to Bank Airport, descend to maintain 5,000.
Let's...
Cool. Give me the depart. Give me the readback one more time, please.
Let's do it. There's 28 pilots online? Jeez.
Number 2's Echo, repeat the readback.
Oh, damn it, I switched over. Yeah, gentlemen, clearance, that is a 330 heading at or below 2,400 feet, departure frequency 128.1, squawking 5742, 204 Lima Echo.
For 753, turn left heading 250, join local hazard.
And Mojave Tower, Archer
250 heading 250.
short runway 26 ready.
What's up, Amsler? I'm trying to get my
204 Lima Echo. Just to verify, you slept on like 5 or 6 times. After departure, heading 330, maintain VFR at or below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5742.
Yeah, affirmative. We got 330 out of below 2,400 feet, departure frequency 128.1, squawking 5742, 204 Lima Echo.
Number 4 Lima Echo, readback correct.
After that, going to ground for Lima Echo.
November 753, 3 miles from SCON, maintain 4,000
Whoa,
established clear.
yeah.
ILS
I don't know,
restriction
it
clear,
is
localizer,
crazy.
runway 24 approach.
A split plane is hard to fly. Hilarious. Love that. Join ground Bonanza 204 Lima Echo ACI west to tower run up.
For 204 Lima Echo, join ground, taxi tower run up by Bravo, pass complete.
Alright, tower run up via Bravo. We'll let you know when we're done. 204 Lima Echo.
Las Vegas Run Legion
Sweet.
168, Terminal A, ready for taxi, 19er left.
Now the real John Wayne is very busy, but it's not that busy.
Allegiant 168, British ground turn transponder up.
Clear left. Clear right.
Transponder
They
on
might
Legion
be, if it gets really, really crazy, they should
Allegiant 168,
bring in somebody. And there might be somebody that's on approach right now. We don't know, because we've just been dealing with the facility, whatever you want to, however they break that down.
Valley Fox 172, thanks for that, have a good one.
Tower ground frequency. So we might have an approach. We might have a different approach.
Archer 256 X-ray com check.
Hey, bird.
Charlie, somebody contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
John,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
sharing your training and all of these awesome streams.
Who else is calling?
John, thank you very much. Well, thank you for all of the support throughout all of the training.
And runway
these,
26, clear for takeoff, wind 270,
well, thank you
25,
for
guns 31.
calling them awesome. Sometimes I'm not, sometimes I'm not sure. But thank you. Oh man, it's so hard to say. GT, SGT, Placidius, SGT. Thank you for the follow. The I have to change that so I can actually read it.
Southwest 17,
Propeller
Tina Field,
farts.
12 o'clock, 18 miles, port time.
Propeller farts.
Pull up. Pull up.
Okay, that one I
Southwest
can read.
17, 19 with the field.
Canada
12 o'clock, 18
ATC, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome
Mojave ground,
Aboard
Cherokee 901
officially.
300 Juliet, holding short runway 26.
It is just step-on city tonight. So we will power through this and we'll get this flight sim economy flight done.
Other aircraft calling your step on, say again.
Yeah, the deltas are
Mojave
pretty
ground,
fun,
Mojave
too.
Tower, Cherokee 901 390 Juliet, holding short runway 26.
Cherokee 390 Juliet, Mojave Tower, hold short runway 26 for departing traffic.
Holding short runway 26 for departing traffic, 390 Juliet.
John Wayne Tower, 4 Lima Echo, continue.
Border for the Echo, runway 20 right, taxi 5 Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, 4 Lima Echo.
For 753, Carenado
I
Tower.
meant ground. Well, thank you everybody that is new.
That was beautiful. Nice radio call, Bill.
Traffic,
Thank you, sarcastic
3 miles,
Brad.
southwestbound 6,600 indicated time. unknown,
Thank you
altitude
for everybody
0.5.
joining for the first time this evening. I stick with general aviation, at least for right now. So if that is your, if that's where your interests lie, you're in the right place. I don't do hardly any two-blinder stuff, but we will, as I progress a little bit in the real-world training, I will be flying a little bit more of the, not regional, I guess, but business jet stuff. Carenado citation is super fun, and it's very similar to the planes that my instructor flies. So I've been in a few of them, and through him have gotten some
1719, we're about 10
very
out on
light
a right
instruction
base for
on roughly how to fly.
Approaching runway 20 right.
1 o'clock in 1 mile
Kai
northeastbound,
Dolphin,
4,600
thank you
indicated
very
time,
much
unknown
for the
altitude, 5
follow
above you.
and for joining
We
us
got
this
it,
evening.
1719.
Welcome.
South 17 runway 15, clear to land wind 1605.
Better than 15, up to 1719.
Stockdown 50, Carenado circle approach 135.4. For 753, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 2905.
You look like we're
24
clear.
clear to land, Cessna 753.
Sounds like a Star Legion 168, 19 left, ready
Man,
for
they're
departure.
busy tonight, man.
Legion 168, Los Angeles Tower,
Damn.
runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
1 left, clear for takeoff, Legion 168.
John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 204 Liam Echo, short 20 right at Kilo.
We're 20 from the Echo, John Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 240 enter.
Clear for takeoff 20 right at Kilo for Liam Echo. Okay. Lights, camera, and action. Here we go.
50, circle left Ontario.
Booty Wop, what's happening?
To destination.
So we did the lights, camera, action thing, right? Props full forward, mixtures full rich. Transponders on.
Entered
Lights are
runway
on.
20 right. 5,300 feet remaining.
Second 50, Roger. Expect that 26
That's
left.
a center line. Go full power. Everything is green. Still got to stay on center line there. Airspeed's alive. There's our
Turkey,
rotation
901 Juliet,
speed.
runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Nice.
Runway 26, clear for takeoff, 390 Juliet. Can you record this as my Cat 6 rating, please? It didn't record on my last flight.
Let's pull those RPMs back a little
390
bit.
Juliet, this flight can't count toward the TAP 6, but the other one can, so I'll push that one in for you real quick. This is just a practice flight. This cannot count as a Cat 6.
Copy, thank you.
Palomar Tower.
Okay,
856 X-ray.
so that was a good takeoff.
Make sure you're squawking 14.
Going miss,
35.
1,200, climb up to 4,000.
Roll on to our heading here. And let's
For 8256,
see how long it takes to get
make
past
sure you're
off to
squawking
departure.
1435, count of departure.
Canada ATC, we're going to fly somewhere. We're going someplace. On our way to Fullerton right now. Pick up some passengers and some fuel.
Remember that was 05 from Charlie.
Left a beautiful
Contact
bar
departure 125.2.
wind shear
Report the
implemented.
Echo radar contact on departure.
Michael, happy Monday.
November 4 Lima Echo radar contact on departure.
Departure for Lima Echo.
Romeo Charlie, level 6000.
Moody 905 Romeo Charlie, SoCal departure, LA altimeter 2982.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, 1,600 restricted, 2,400.
905 Romeo Charlie, LA altimeter 2982.
2982 for 5 Romeo Charlie.
Or 204 Lima Echo, SoCal departure, cancel altitude restriction, resume navigation.
Oh, nav for Lima Echo.
Yeah, 50 Canada Ontario Tower 120.
Canada, we're gonna do some light,
.com 50 contact tower
some light
120.6.
FS economy. I'm gonna turn that into a verb.
Number
Let's get rid of ForeFlight there, unless anybody wants to just leave it up there. But
Allegiant 168.
you want to look at this beautiful panel, right? And the red door cards there. It's beautiful.
SoCal says 86753. We're on the missed approach off of Palomar, 3,000
here because
200, climbing up to
Fullerton is
4,000,
not very
heading
far.
245.
Let's look at some
Right 6753 SoCal departure,
waypoints
radar
here.
contact, say your breath.
There is Angel Stadium
vectors
right
for
out
ILS.
above the
Runway
compass.
28 right in Montgomery.
So I kind of want to fly not directly over it, but just to the west of that, and that'll set us up nicely for runway 24 into Fullerton, which is 19.1, so we can pull in that guy. And if somebody could be kind
Number
enough
86753, State of
to
Montgomery
type
Airport, flight
exclamation
present heading,
point
vectors Mission
ATIS
Bay, direct, climb maintain 5,000.
space KFUL
Climb and maintain 5,000.
in the chat.
On this current heading, vectors Mission Bay for Montgomery Airport. Cessna 700.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. We have Juliet.
Departure Allegiant 168, 7,000, climbing to SID.
Sweet.
Number 753, on this heading, intercept the
Weather
Mission Bay
checked.
320 radial inbound.
If you type in,
Say again.
yeah, PilotEdge does pay.
Turn
if you type
left,
in
heading
full
180,
ATIS,
intercept Mission Bay
it'll actually give you the
320
full
radial inbound.
weather readout,
Left
the
180,
METAR, but
intercept 320 inbound, Mission Bay.
all we need is
Cessna
Juliet.
753.
Allegiant 168, biggest departure rate of contact. Number 8256 X-rays, Joshua departure rate of contact.
So Fullerton just right off there to our 11 o'clock. Inside, I don't think it's popping in just yet. Yeah, there it is. It's popped in a little bit. You can see the
Southwest
tower.
1719, taxi
See the
to
tower
ramp
over
5
there?
Alpha, cross runway 8.
Maybe if you squint. Not
So
gonna
now
fly
just pro tip.
direct to it. We're gonna
whenever you land at
give ourselves a
15
little
terminal,
bit
just
of
taxi past 26 and take the left turn off. It makes it easier for everybody.
Departure 8256 X-ray, 7,300, climbing 7,500.
Right, 256 X-ray, just departure, radar contact, Palmdale altimeter 2983.
This is a real quick flight.
2983 on the altimeter, 8256 X-ray.
For 204 Edgar for Fullerton Airport in sight, 11 o'clock and 5 miles.
We have Fullerton Airport in sight, and we have information Juliet 204 Lima Echo.
Keep your squawk code contact Fullerton Tower 119.1.
19-1, keeping the code for Lima Echo. I know, Ryan, I know. Fullerton Tower, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo with information Juliet, full stop, taxi back about 7 to the southeast.
DACOM 50 Ontario, Italian frequency.
Nope.
At DACOM 50 flight, Ontario Tower. Ontario Tower, DACOM 50. DACOM 50, trying to get a hold of you there. Enter the left downwind, runway 26 left. Runway 26 left, clear to land, the wind 220 at 11, altimeter 2981. And where are you parking?
We'll park at the general aviation ramp and enter left downwind 26 left, cleared to land 26 left, DACOM 50.
T04 limit, Echo Fullerton Tower, make straight in runway 24, cleared land. Wind 2707, altimeter 2981.
Okay, straight in 24, cleared land, 204 Lima Echo.
Berliner 139 Juliet, Canada departure.
Oh, that ortho actually looks pretty nice right there.
Denver Berliner 139 Juliet, Canada departure.
Okay, we'll...
39 Juliet, stand by for one moment, having a technical issue.
Props full. Yeah, I wanted to get that horn to shut off, but thank you for noticing that, Ryan, that I lowered the gear at 160 knots.
Denver 1 Alpha Mike, loud and clear, just a little bit static.
Oops.
Thank you, I'll work on that.
No one else saw that, right?
300 Juliet, can I get a mic check, please?
Loud and clear.
Nobody else noticed that. Now I got to remember everything that we practiced the last time from flying this thing, and that is fly it to the ground.
Mojave Tower, Cherokee 901, 300 Juliet. Can you repeat last traffic before my technical issues?
901, 300 Juliet, cat departure.
Take departure 300 Juliet.
This seems
Back up to D, this will be a turn off.
okay. We're pretty high on the manifold pressure. Okay, so there's...
DECOM 50, this will be a left off after landing.
Say again for DECOM 50.
Still...
DECOM 50, this will be a left turn off after landing.
Altitude left.
Okay, left turn off after landing, DECOM 50.
Just fly it to the ground. Should be
Allegiant
trimmed.
168, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65. November 8256 X-ray, contact Joshua approach 126.1. November 8256 X-ray, contact Joshua approach 126.1.
Okay, I really tried on that one. But Fullerton is...
I think we got a bunch of those stand by.
Just
Who's going
use
for
full
I-1
length,
John
who
one?
cares? Don't be deceived by that butter either. That was total garbage. Fullerton Tower, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, cleared 24 at Foxtrot, and we're going to be taxiing back for departure. We'll need a few minutes though.
Number 2, remember Foxtrot, Victor Shield approach. Stand by.
The old X-Plane tank slapper.
Who had the request just then? I had 2 guys call.
But that's Bonanza 204 Lima Echo. We're off of 24 at Foxtrot, taxiing back. We're going to need a minute before departure.
Number 204 Lima Echo. Do you want to taxi back to the runway? Is that what you said? I had someone else step on.
Yeah, affirmative. Taxi back to the runway. We're going to need a few minutes before departure. 204 Lima Echo.
Full Lima Echo, runway 24, taxi by Bravo. Advise when ready.
All right, Bravo. It's 24. We'll let you know when we're ready for Lima Echo.
Banana 139 Juliet. Josh departure.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a bouncer, but I feel like that was more of a Bonanza landing than I was doing previously, where I was trying to land it like
Allegiant 160 LA
172, which
230.
this is clearly not a 172. So flying into the ground, having a little bit of power in to give the tail some authority, the elevator some authority, versus the 172 where you could just go, you know, power full idle. You can do that in this too, but you need to have a little bit more altitude to keep the airspeed up.
Buddy.
Adone, thank you so much, man, for the 4 months. That's awesome, Adone. I appreciate the support.
Rate 256 X-ray, Joshua approach, small level 200-984.
The approach was okay, I guess. But yeah, it definitely was a little firm. It's the not the order. I don't want to say the order, but the timing of pulling the power, I think, is really important, and rolling it off versus just chopping it off like, you know, you'd kind of do in a 172. So let's get
Number 1 Foxtrot, make a field approach.
economy going here. Let's log in. And invalid script. You have got to be freaking kidding me. This is what happens.
Citation 1 Alpha Foxtrot, squawk 7430.
Test this.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, radar contact at 10 miles south of Shield Airport.
Still going to do the flight.
Clear to John Wayne Airport.
But that's
direct
annoying.
Reeser as filed. Climb maintain 13,000. Expect flight level 210.
Most likely
5
is the
minutes.
script has been updated. Please download and reinstall the latest script from FSE site. How about no? Yeah, we're totally faking it. Okay, so
Back correct. Carenado Los Angeles Center 125.2.
we're definitely going to need flight following.
Station 1 Alpha Foxtrot, radar contact 14 miles south of Shield Airport. Make a shield altimeter 2988. And I'll have your clearance for you here momentarily. Stand by.
Fullerton Tower, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo with flight following request when able.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, LA climb maintain flight level 210. Number 20 Lima Echo, say direct flight.
Going to Barstow at 5,500. It's not true. 7,500. But well, we can.
Lima Echo, I didn't catch that. What's the code?
What's the code? What's the code? What's the code? I forgot. That's DAG, Delta Alpha Golf. What's up, Quasar? Just fake it.
Lima Echo, roger. You want flight following?
Yeah, affirmative. Let's do flight following at 7,500, 204 Lima Echo.
204 Lima Echo, roger. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7415.
Okay, 128.1 departure frequency and 7415 on the beacon code for Lima Echo.
For 5 Bravo Mike, Victor Shield departure, squawk 7001.
Okay. Alright.
5 Bravo Mike, on request. Right 6753, flighting 090, Victor's approach. Allegiant 168, contact LA Center 133.2.
Let's give them a little bit of
Charlie, contact Mont Megu approach 124.7.
Approaching runway 24.
Thank you for flight.
November 1 Alpha Foxtrot, I have a amendment to your route if I show you copy.
Crap.
Number 1 Alpha Foxtrot cleared to the John Wayne Airport. Proceed direct.
Vresic. Is that the right way to say that?
Echo, Echo.
Vresic, or is it
Romeo, R-E-E-S-R.
VRESIC, or is it V Vresic?
OC2 arrival.
Or VRE?
Climb maintain 13,000. Expect flight level 210 in 5 minutes.
Vresic, okay. First one. First one, dude. Don't go through all those other ones. Nailed it.
November 1 Alpha Foxtrot, are you correct?
Fullerton Tower, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, holding short 24.
204 Lima Echo, Fullerton Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Clear for takeoff 24 for Lima Echo. Going to be a right downwind departure as well for Lima Echo.
Bunch of gas stuff on each other, distance, stand by.
Okay.
Falcon 50, taxi to parking.
He's like, oh, whatever, dude, whatever. Lights, camera, action. Okay. This guy is making me panic.
Falcon 50, taxi to ramp 5, Sierra.
Okay, a little light.
November 5, Bravo Mike. Turn left, heading 110.
Ooh. It'd be really cool if somebody did a nice Fullerton
approach 118.8
scenery. Okay, everything is green. Needles are all pointing up. They need to be pointing up.
Sugar 139 energy lift, control approach,
Nice little
approach,
takeoff.
80.
Props coming back. The prop.
Allegiant 168, LA
The
climb
one
maintain
prop.
level 360.
Off the bar stuff.
Can you expedite your climb, please?
Of course,
Birds.
FS Economy.
Actually, 1 Foxtrot disregard, Los Angeles Center 125.27 for higher.
What do you think, Finbar? Does it look as good?
November 5, Bravo Mike,
I think it
Los
looks
Angeles
awesome,
Center
man. Look at that.
125.27 for on course and higher.
God, that's awesome looking. It's very bright. The Orange County logo is super high res.
Station 1 Foxtrot, LA climb maintain flight level 210. 1 Foxtrot, if not already, be direct reeser.
Super high res.
November 1 Foxtrot, if not already, proceed direct to reeser.
Let's do a quick little Bravo check here. So we've got a 4,000 foot shelf, which we're almost coming up to, and then a 7,000 foot shelf.
LA Center. Clear direct reeser, climb maintain
So
level 210.
we'll be clear here in a minute. I think our climb rate is going to be
Report the Echo, kind of departure.
safe. Departure for them, Echo. I think our climb rate is going to keep
Number
us safe.
8753, kind of SoCal approach 124.35.
12435, 86753. Can you please repeat the frequency for
Let's go, we're going to go up to 9.
753.
8753, this will be 124.35.
2435, 6753.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, 2,200 climbing, 9,500.
November 204 Lima Echo, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Bakersfield approach, Cherokee 90139 Juliet request.
Wrong.
Transmission change for weather in Bakersfield.
Towards the now, Juliet, that's approved. Let me know when you're back.
Cessna 86753, 5,000 heading 090.
Well, today was the first day at the new job,
the Lumberg altimeter
all by
84. I'll
myself.
return to final for you here in the
So
next
that was
10 miles.
84, roger.
terrifying.
Whoever's calling from the radio check, I hear you just. November 1 Foxtrot, tack Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Okay, so now we're coming up underneath the 7,000 foot shelf, so we should be pretty much unrestricted as much as this thing can climb. It went pretty good, Adone. Yeah, it went fine.
Approach Runway Foxtrot, contact LA Center 135.5.
The job is in the financial industry, so there's a lot of stuff that
Bakersfield approach, Cherokee
I've got to
90139
learn.
Juliet, back with you on your transmission.
It's, without having somebody sitting right there that's just like feeding you all the answers. It's like flying. It's like your first solo. I don't have my instructor here to save me if I don't know what the hell this application form
on 120.55.
But it went fine.
120.55 and have the traffic.
November 5, Bravo Mike, contact LA Center 135.5. Banana 1 Commander Juliet, roger, airport 12 o'clock and 18 miles, report on site.
We'll report upon contact. 300 Juliet.
Santa Barbara approach, Mooney 905, Romeo Charlie, level 77, 6,000.
Come on, man.
7905, Romeo Charlie, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 2981, information Quebec, correction, actually information Sierra is currently in St. Louis. Allegiant 168, contact LA Center, correction, Oakland Center 127.45, good day.
That is a beaut, Finbar. Another good one.
Bakersfield approach, Cherokee 90139 Juliet. Can I get the altitude for that contact?
I really like the orange and the gray.
90139 Juliet. Make sure to only 30 right, contact Bakersfield Tower for 18.1.
How about that? Spiker F1 team.
30 right, contact tower 118.1.
That's what it reminds me
204
of.
Lima, Echo contact, so departure 135.4.
Okay, 35.4 for Lima Echo. When I said okay again, I gotta stop doing that. 35.4.
Approach 5 Romeo Charlie. The MEA increased right here. What altitude do you want me to go to?
It is very spiffy.
005 Romeo Charlie. Stay right where you're at. You're above my MVA, so I'm happy. The only thing I really care about is if you were to lose communications, in which case you would go to the MVA. But for now, you're well within my MVA.
5 Romeo Charlie.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, 4,700 climbing and 9,500. Radar.
Pretty much everybody on frequency called at the exact same time. We're about to stand by. Please will call you one at a time. Bonanza 139 Juliet, official tower. Make sure to runway 30 right. Clear to land. The wind is 340. That's it. November 1 Alpha Foxtrot, LA Center. Descend via the OC2 arrival. John Wayne altimeter 2982. Report to the impulse level 210.
That's so frustrating. So frustrating.
Number 321 Whiskey Foxtrot, San Luis ground. The type aircraft and direction of flight.
Magnetic compass erratic.
Number 321 Whiskey Foxtrot, runway 29 taxi by Alpha.
Interesting. It's a nice view over what would be
Roger,
downtown LA. We're gonna be pretty close. Actually, that is my old job down there. That's where Newegg is.
Number 2 Number Foxtrot, how you like that new airplane?
Right over there. Newegg headquarters. One of those beautiful warehouses and
That was a different aircraft for 1 Alpha Foxtrot. I was talking about
beautiful downtown city of industry.
Number 2 Number Foxtrot, how much faster is it? Want to race? Number 2 Number Foxtrot, descend via the OC2 arrival. The John Wayne altimeter 2982, report the impulse level 210.
That registration
So, 1 Alpha Foxtrot.
sounds kind of familiar, actually. Almost out of Bravo.
And so about
November 5 Bravo, Mike, clear direct.
753. How much longer in this heading?
For 86753, it's got another 4 miles, and then we'll have a turn to localize it.
Roger.
753, actually, what? Give me a right turn heading 100, bring you a little closer.
That's right.
Headings all over the place.
100753.
Number 5 Bravo, Mike, not should have got that. Clear direct Candy.
Candy. And SoCal approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, 6,800 climbing, 9,500.
For 204 Lima Echo, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 2981.
2981, thanks for Lima Echo.
November 905 Romeo Charlie.
We've got
VFR
Bracket
traffic.
Field.
9 o'clock, 4 miles.
Friggin' hate that
eastbound,
airport
5,500 indicated
for
type, but no,
one
altitude
reason,
unverified.
because that hill,
5 Romeo
I think I
Charlie,
mentioned
looking
this
for the
before, that hill right there,
DM5 Bravo Mike.
that little
Descend via
antenna
the
is,
OC2 arrival.
we used to have
Report the impulse
basketball
level 210,
conditioning.
John Wayne
We'd have to
altimeter
run up that, and
2982.
it was about a quarter mile straight up in dirt, and it was the worst. We had to run up that 12 times. F that. We're getting close to being able to throw on an autopilot. We could have been doing that a while ago, but out to frickin' Barstow.
Couple of 1720 for bank clearance, cleared to San Francisco Airport, ROS 2 departure, Couriers transition, then as found, maintain 4,000, except flight level 360, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 4231.
Latest FSE zip and PM for you. Finbar, you are the friggin' man, dude. That's awesome. That's
Southwest 1720, read back correct. Scock 753, turn right heading 150.
Heading 150, Cessna 753.
That is really funny.
5 Romeo Charlie, 2 Alpha Foxtrot, 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 2 Alpha Foxtrot,
Denver 155 shot, visual contact lost. Boy.
So Max is floating around. It's funny because that 2 Romeo Fox is really close to one of the jets that flies out of John Wayne.
For 204 on the Echo, Max says hi.
I'll tell Max hello.
He says hello, Max.
But yeah, so I think it's like 2-2.
05 Romeo Charlie, VFR traffic,
Romeo
3 o'clock, 5
something.
miles westbound, 5,300, indicated type unknown.
But, yeah, I thought it was
Romeo
somebody
Charlie's looking for the traffic.
using that, but obviously it's Max. Hello, Max. I don't know if Max is here, but he's somewhere. He's somewhere flying out there. So he's obviously in SoCal.
Sky 321 West Foxtrot.
Who's got a location for Max?
Clear for takeoff. Make left close traffic. Report midfield each time. Wind 31013.
Do we have to hunt him down? Oh, he's going to John Wayne? Well, I just left there.
Number 6753. Turn right heading 270.
You just...
Right heading 270 on November 86753.
We could go back. He's just north of Malibu. Well, I mean, we didn't.
535 miles from Mibby.
We actually didn't pick up anybody.
Maintain 5,000.
We could turn back.
Establish local answer. Cleared ILS from a 28 right approach.
We could turn back,
Continue
right?
turn 275, cleared ILS. 5,000 to establish, cleared ILS.
Here's what we're gonna do.
28 right.
We can. I will leave it up to you guys. Let's go. Heading.
25 shot roger.
Heading.
Number 119 Alpha November. Camera lower clearance.
Autopilot engaged.
Say type aircraft. Star Commander Alpha November departure frequency 124.7. Squawk 4341.
What do you think? We can continue on with our fake passengers to Barstow. Barstow's fine. That looks actually really cool. That might be a good...
Star Center Alpha November, reback credit accept, squawk 4341.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
November Center Alpha November, reback correct.
So I wish the sun was on the other side. Well, guess what? Oh my god. Okay, that's good.
Number 4 Lima Echo, say requested altitude.
We're going to be stopping here at 9,500 for Lima Echo.
Roger, I'll update it.
Yeah, because I told him 7,500 already. Okay, so do I continue on to Barstow?
X-ray, VFR traffic 12 o'clock, correction at 2 o'clock, 15
or do we go
eastbound,
back to John Wayne?
Indicated type unknown, altitude unverified.
And screw with Max. Not really screw with Max, just be traffic for him. We are always at John Wayne, but Max doesn't always fly into John Wayne. Either way, it's going to be fun. That's the we all win. Everybody wins.
Go somewhere else.
Let's go somewhere else. All right. So that's two Barstows. It's no loss for turning. We could just kick them out if we wanted to. Just get out. Does that not open up?
Sky 119 Alpha, camera work ground runway 26, taxi by
I guess you
Foxtrot
can't,
Alpha,
you can't open the door.
That's a 176, turn right hotel, kind of ground. See ya. Right at hotel, contact the ground. See ya.
Hello, Max. That,
Whoever's flying midfield, please hear call sign.
Thank you for the hello. Thank you for the frequency hello, Max. We're just debating whether to continue on to an airport, to a new airport, or go and clog up the pattern for you at John Wayne. And I think we're gonna go on to
T Romeo Foxtrot, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
You're not listening because you're contacting departure. or approach?
Roger. Scout 753, count out Montgomery Tower.
We're going to go to a
119.2.
new airport.
Approach evening, TBM, Tierra Fox Shower 14-4, descending via the OC2.
There he is.
19-2 for Cessna 753.
TBM, Tierra Fox
We're
Shower,
already-
come approach. I have long
We're
altimeter
already getting
2986.
close.
Right.
And that last transmission was blocked. Was that tower for
We're doing
Cessna
ground speed is
86753?
179.
Or 86753, affirmative, contact from Montgomery
good.
Tower.
Take care.
Oh, you know what? We can close the cow flaps and add a couple miles, a couple knots. X-plane really hates cow flaps. Finbar, you're awesome, dude. Look at this livery. I love it.
Scout 86753, Montgomery Tower, runway 28 right. Clear to land. Wind 290 at 9.
280 indicated at 28,000 feet. That's
Cherokee 290 Juliet, exit to the right when able.
So you're planeless right now, Max, right? Are you going to be planeless for a month and a half?
November 290 Juliet, can I pick the show ground 121.7.
432, that's sweet.
Who else is calling?
Oh, you have it. Oh, what was mid-November?
This is Jack 119 Alpha November, Camarillo Tower, runway 26. Clear for takeoff, wind 250 at 9.
But I just completely do something. Oh, mid-November for the paint shop.
Cherokee 901 Juliet, pick
He'll
the
be
show
out for
ground.
3 weeks having
Taxi to
Wi-Fi.
marking by Alpha.
And 2 weeks for paint. So it's gonna be, it will be out for a month. That does suck, but that'll be, both of those things are worthy. Worthy causes. What are the particulars that we need to know about Barstow? Let's look at this while we're cruising along. Okay, it's
300 Juliet, I'm plugging it in.
1,900 feet, 2,900 foot pattern altitude. Okay. 5,100 foot runway, or a 6,400 foot runway.
Bonanza 4 Lima Echo, contact Josh approach 126.1.
26-1 for Lima Echo. Joshua approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, 9,500.
Wind 31013.
Captain Aviation, thank you for joining
204 Lima
us.
Echo, Josh approach, the Victorville altimeter 2983.
2983 for Lima Echo, thank you for that.
And from the Echo some VFR traffic to your 11 o'clock in 19 miles northeastbound is a Cherokee 7500.
Did you say 19 miles?
Yeah, 20 miles.
Okay, Roger. We'll be looking out for that traffic for Lima Echo.
For the Echo, additional traffic is the primary target to your 12 o'clock in 13 miles. Type and altitude are unknown.
We'll be looking out for that as well to our 12 o'clock for Lima Echo. Thank you.
And for the Echo, the traffic to your 12 o'clock is barely moving. I can't really tell his direction. It sort of looks like he's going southwest, but he's moving at a snail's pace.
Okay, we'll look out for that possible blimp for Lima Echo. You're Cherokee at 19 miles.
Number 5 over Mike contact, SoCal approach 27.4.
Your traffic is a Cherokee 19 miles, opposite direction, 2,000 feet below you. Thank you, Joshua approach.
Number 1, release your box shot and wait, not a clear for the option. Number 753, how approach terminate.
Did you say 19 miles? You Joshua
approach, good evening, November 5,
Joshua
Bravo,
approach
Mike,
guys are
13.9
sure
on the
thorough.
OC2.
November 5, Bravo Mike, circle approach, Avalon, altimeter
I'm
2986.
having a little trouble seeing the guy 20 miles out.
Say approach request.
Yeah, we have Yankee, we'll take visual 20 right, please, 5 Bravo Mike.
Is that him?
At John Wayne Airport.
Direct John Wayne, 5 Bravo Mike.
5 Bravo Mike, descend to maintain 5 0.
Down to 5 Bravo Mike.
But you were at Foxtrot, with as well?
Whatever you like. Yeah, no problem. That sounds good to me.
Or two at Foxtrot, direct John Wayne Airport, maintain
Some
5,000.
agreeable pilots out there.
John Wayne down to 5, 2 Fox. I'd like to put a
Twitchers 45, this is X-Plane. This is X-Plane 11 with PilotEdge, some ortho, a Carenado Bonanza, with the sim coders, realism expansion.
Alright, 5,000 back to the airport, demo expected. Thank you, sir. 2R.
I wouldn't expect you to be getting jerked around with flight funnel when you're on with Joshua approach. Those guys take what they do very seriously. ScoMo. This is what
4 miles north
Flight Simulator 2020
9,500 Bonanza.
Hopefully will look like.
Alright, 8256 X-ray is looking for the traffic.
Look at the PilotEdge map. See what. Oh yeah, he is kind of converging.
November 9 Alpha November, counter departure.
That's really funny.
November 905 Romeo Charlie via fire traffic 3 o'clock, 5 miles north to westbound, 6,600 indicated time unknown.
Alright, we have to actually start descending here for...
Romeo Charlie's looking for the traffic. Point Mogu departure, Skyhawk 119er Alpha November, it's climbing through 4,000 to 5,500.
Skyhawk 119er Alpha, Point Mogu departure, contact Point Mogu altimeter 2982.
Let's yellow line this
2982,
thing.
9er Alpha November.
Yeah, we actually were watching that earlier. One of our dear friends, Cat Strader, Ty.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Finbar, thank you for bestowing upon Brad M a subscription. He will now have access to all of the fun auto reviews that we provide. But yeah, Twitchers, yeah, so Cat Strader went through all of the information and his impressions, which were fantastic. So it definitely looks like it's going to be a cool option at the very, very least. It'll be a great option for the flight sim community, which is super great. And hello, Brad. Thank you for joining us tonight, Brad. Did you already land in at John Wayne? Puck, what's up? Puck Vanek. Your short cousin.
Jack 753, where you parking?
Nice little deck angle right there.
Alright,
oh, did you not?
I don't have any idea where that is. What FBO are you going to?
Brad, did you already land or no? So no, you didn't land into...
Right, 675, the taxi to rent by
Destination ASOS is 132.175.
10 right, hold short, runway 5.
Do we need to know what the weather is there? I guess we have 4-flight, we could just check it. And the winds are 17 to 24 knots.
Team right, Foxtrot, turn left, 020.
Holy crap. Okay, so we're going to land it. We're going to go into 26.
That's a 17, 20.
Oh, okay, got you, Brad. You're just south of Torrance. Got it.
That's a 17, 20, remain ground, runway 15.
Yeah, I can make my way back if you guys want to meet up somewhere fun. You're flying in TBMs, right?
User from the Echo, that traffic's now to your 9 to 10 o'clock, 7 miles northwest direction eastbound, 7,500 is the departure.
Okay, we'll be looking out for that traffic for Lima Echo.
For 5-6 X-ray traffic, 3 o'clock, 8 miles northeastbound to Bonanza, at 8,000.
Alright, we're looking for it.
We could go Bonanzas.
Center Alpha November contact, so call approach 134.2.
Meetup. Big Bear? We could meet up at Big Bear
134.2
and then blast into somewhere fun. That's a pretty fun flight going from Big Bear down into John Wayne too.
Copy, X-ray, roger. Denver 1 with Foxtrot, and only 82 now, clear for the option.
1, 2, 3.
Roger.
Yeah, we could totally go Big Bear. That'd be sweet.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 9er Alpha November, level at 5,500.
November 119 Alpha November, SoCal approach. Make sure you say your full call sign on this for contact to new controller.
Max, what's your favorite plane, GA plane for X-Plane 11? My favorite, I mean,
2981 for
favorite and one I use
Alpha
the
November.
most are two different
And,
things. And I love the 172.
Route transition to the class Bravo, please.
I love the 172 because that's the plane I fly. I love this because it's similar to the one that Brad flies. Different Brad M.
Free, cross runway 5, taxi the ramp 5, Foxtrot Alpha. Correction, not Foxtrot, Golf.
It's similar to the plane that my Brad flies.
Oh my god, I love airplanes, I love Brad.
November 5, Bravo Mike, turn left heading 060.
So this is my current favorite GA plane right now because of that.
For Team Maria Foxtrot, the airport's still off your left side.
From like a simulator perspective, the Just Flight Aero is, I think, my favorite. It looks the best, it sounds the best. I flew the friggin' crap out of it. I think that one's
Denver 8256, contact LA Center 134.65.
I love airplanes and I love Brad.
134.65. 8256 X-ray.
Yeah, Just Flight, their stuff is my favorite, and it was really like the first real plane. I mean, it's not the actual first plane that I bought,
119er Alpha November, request coastal route transition through the class Bravo airspace for 9er Alpha really November.
Southwest 1720, bring tower runway 15, clear takeoff, wind 2405. November 119er Alpha November. Join the coastal route, except remain outside Bravo airspace.
Join the coastal route, but remain outside Bravo airspace for 9er Alpha November.
Or Tierra, not John Wayne Tower, 119er. 199, Tierra Foxtrot. 5 Bravo Mike, the airport, 2 o'clock, 6 miles.
Yep, at the airport inside 5 Bravo Mike.
5 Bravo Mike, clear visual approach, runway 20 right, tower is 28.6.
Tower is 28.6, clear the visual 20 right, 5 Bravo Mike.
Okay, 12618, 12618.
168.
Joshua approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo. We'd like to terminate flight following. We thank you very much for your service.
Or 2 runway Foxtrot, John Tower, runway 20, clear land, wind 2305.
Do you see it yet?
20 left, affirmative, runway 20 left, clear land. Or 204 Lima Echo, service terminated, squawk maintain VFR, change advisory, have a nice day.
Okay, squawk and VFR change to advisory, 204 Lima Echo, see ya! So I hope that didn't hurt your ears, everybody. That was way too loud. Did that blow out everybody's eardrums, or do I have this mic at least instead? Goodbye. Barstow traffic, Bonanza is 10 to the west, straight in for 26, Barstow. Broke your speakers, rattled everything off of your shelves, shattered the mug filled with beer that you're enjoying. I apologize, everybody, for my excitement and my exuberance. Airplanes just get me very excited. What are we looking at here? Is this like this is a total crap approach here. This is a lazy, straight-in approach to an untowered field. Barstow traffic, Bonanza is on an 8-mile final for 26 Barstow. Of course, we overshot that a little bit. Let it all out. This is what it's for. So is the real thing, Max. You gotta have fun and the real deal as well. What's up, red line? 03:43 local time. That woke the neighbors up. I apologize, Finbar's neighbors. What's happening here? I think we broke her. No, we're back.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to let me fly this thing.
Anybody want to know, or anyone have any ideas what the hell that was? Barstow traffic, Bonanza is now on a 5-mile final straight in 26 Barstow. Is that what you're doing, Dalmatian? The people on the sidewalk just walked by? I don't think it was the fuel pump. No, that was... I have plenty of fuel. It shouldn't have been the case. We're gonna take this thing.
2-mile final runway
full speed
08.
ahead down to the 2-mile final. Just like my Brad. Fuel clogged? Maybe. Sorry, gear. Air brake is deployed. Barstow traffic, Bonanza short final 26 Barstow. Oh, that sucked. Thank you, Max, but no, it would not have been. But I didn't not ruin the landing, because you can always go around. Barstow traffic, Bonanza is going around 26, right close traffic, Barstow. See, Boss knows what's up. Boss Bud Gaming, thank you for recognizing the importance of the go around. Had your first go around? Yeah, they're pretty cool. They are important to know how to do correctly, and even more importantly than doing them. Well, I shouldn't say that because it's not true. But just as important as doing them correctly is knowing when to do them and actually doing them. Because you can always go. Okay, I'm a little bit far out, but this is okay. We rounded out like 20 feet too high. That would have not felt good. Good call. Barstow traffic, Bonanza is right downwind for 26, Barstow. Barstow traffic, Bonanza turning right base, 26, Barstow. I was leaving Big Bear and had a Bonanza buzz me. I was in the PA-28. Yeah. That is a hazard around here, that's for sure. Barstow traffic, Bonanza turning final 26, Barstow. This scenery is not great. Get down. That's better. Tank slapper. God damn it, and I missed the taxiway. So we go all the way down. We're just in the middle of frickin' nowhere, dude. Dalmatian, how awesome is Big Bear? That is just one of the coolest airports. Barstow traffic, Bonanza clear of 26 at Alpha 2. Okay. We are gonna go head out to... to head out to climb to 9,000 straight in. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We went there when the airport was closed, when the restaurant was closed. So we didn't get the hamburger, but it was still cool to experience high altitude flying. All right, let's get up in the air at least. And maybe let's head to Big Bear. Now that we're talking about it, I feel like that is a sign that we need to go to Big Bear. And maybe meet some friends out there. And what is it, L35 or something or other? Yep. I think we need to go... We don't need to go that high because we're coming in from the East Valley. So we'll do that. There's a Chinese restaurant? Well, they're like across the street or something? Because it was just like the regular cafe. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a cafe. It's just like I didn't think it was a Chinese place. It is across the street. Yeah, because it was just kind of like, I don't know if this is even a thing, just like mountain food. Cheeseburgers and Rocky Mountain oysters and venison jerky. Dude, it's windy, man. Got a quartering tailwind. I think, right? Not according to that windsock, you know. Okay. Ever been to McClintock's? Is that the one that's across the street? If so, no. I've been to Brackett, Camarillo, Fullerton, Flaybob, French Valley, Gillespie, Montgomery, and San Luis Obispo. Those are the 8 airport restaurants that I've been to. Only 3 of them were by airplane. Definitely be changing that soon. I flew as an observer in a Bell Long Ranger from Van Nuys to the Pacific. Dude, that's crazy. That would be super fun. Oh, Van Nuys. Yeah, Van Nuys was the other one I've been to. That's a nice restaurant too. Yeah, especially in a helicopter, that's a pretty good sized flight. Barstow traffic, Bonanza is departing 26 to the south, Barstow. Okay, next camera action.
Approaching runway 0, entered runway 08, 6,300 feet remaining.
Barstow traffic, we're departing runway 8. That may have been why that first approach was so bad. So we're taking off with a pretty sizable tailwind. Back a little bit. And let's climb over this really stupid hill here. It was light chop indicating the turbine was disintegrating, basically saying the turbine was blowing up. Ugh. Halfway the entire dash lit up. Yikes. That's super exciting. Dude, sensors dirty still equals underwear dirty. That is crazy. Yeah, this is a really ill-advised departure route. Basically at VY-ish, I mean not really VY, but climbing out at the, maintaining the same elevation AGL. Fuel situation. Fuel's looking a little low. Quarter tank on both. if we do leave Big Bear, we can go the Brad route right down into the valley. We should actually watch that footage after we get there, because this will be a pretty quick flight. We good on ForeFlight? Let's put some speed up. Yeah, this looks a lot different going to Big Bear from this side. Yikes. Way. Alright, that should be pretty much enough altitude, probably. Start to speed up a little bit.
Cessna Skyhawk 204. Fuck.
For those of you that don't know, that is my lovely wife Julia on PilotEdge, soloing on PilotEdge, dropping a hellacious F-bomb on frequency for messing up the registration. So ridiculous. It's a funny clip, and I debate almost every stream whether or not to bleep that or not. But it's really funny that she dropped an F-bomb on frequency.
It's just shit is what it is. It's just complete, total shit.
Who here Mrs. Marcus? Mrs. Marcus streams. That is a big me. Yeah, they were such a hangout. So there is where we're going, roughly over there, and I think the East Valley is like right here on that side. So I'm just gonna point for that. I'm gonna say like right to the left of that whites, that kind of lighter spot. And then just dump it in from there. We'll go straight into 2-6. Yeah, oh, I definitely got bad gold Z withdrawals. But Marcus was fun because it was like, I mean, it was basically a I mean, not even a podcast, but it kind of was podcasty a little bit, because inevitably things would come up and people would ask about it, you know, from his perspective as a controller. and we would talk about. I learned a lot about ATC communication from those streams, because whenever I would have a question on if I was saying something correctly or doing something wrong or whatever, I would always bring it up in that stream, and Marcus obviously was the main one that was responding, but everybody that was watching and in the chat was super helpful as well with answering questions, and that did a lot to help me with my radio communication. And that's why I mean, it's not the reason why, but it is definitely one of the reasons why I like doing these streams, because I don't know. Yeah, Dalmatian, because he is a controller for PilotEdge, and he would stream controlling, and the management does not want controllers streaming, because it's not like privacy, but it has the potential to be, people are trying to learn, and if they're kind of unknowingly or even knowingly but not willing to be put on display, it kind of puts them in a difficult position. I completely understand. I don't like it at all, selfishly, because I liked Marcus's streams, but it's just not a good way to present a very welcoming environment for learning, and people starting from nothing. And I started from nothing, and I streamed it, so I put it out there as a way for me to learn, but not everybody wants to put their this interaction out there.
Taxi on your merry way, and if I need you, I will contact you.
I made some mistakes.
04 Foxtrot Golf, you can save your breath. You've already got your landing clearance. Once you get your landing clearance, no need to report positions.
Yeah, no, it's not privacy or liability. It's I'm not overthinking it, Ernie. I'm just trying to not Keith can control what he says. Keith runs PilotEdge, and to put that burden on somebody else as part of a stream that's trying to be entertaining and engaging is unfair to both parties. So to avoid having to do that, it's just Keith. So I'm trying to be nice, yes. Yeah, Keith does a great job of explaining it, but that's basically what it is. He's able to control what he says. Basically, he's able to control what he says. That's a good, Vrasik, that's a good point. I'm trying to not underthink it. Yeah.
Bill's one of my favorite guys to yell at.
He did enjoy it.
Oh, go away.
God, it's just like, it's amazing when you're in Big Bear. It's just forest, wilderness, and just on the other side of the mountains, it's straight up barren desert. At does look pretty good though. Coming in on the East Valley, we should be...
Cherokee 4 Foxtrot Golf, use contact Gunway Tower 126.8, good day.
126.8, see ya.
Ryan, have a great night. Thank you, as always, for joining us and for the gifted subs. So what is the altitude restrictions here? We might have to dump it in because the airport elevation is only 6,700 feet. So we're pretty high. I mean, we're 2,500 feet above. No, that's not how you do math. 1,500 feet above the field elevation, but we still have to climb. So we're gonna probably have to dump it in over this ledge. I'm seeing 5,000 feet. And we might be okay if we just stayed at this altitude, but it doesn't really look like we're going to be okay. Unless this ridge right here is just deceiving. 8,500 feet looks like it's okay. Or looks like it should be okay. We have 11,800 is the minimum safe altitude for the area in general, but I believe that includes those peaks over there, which is at 99, almost 10,000 feet, 9,900 feet. So let's see if we can thread the needle here. Never do math on stream. Never do math live on the spot with no calculator. Yeah, we're coming in from the north, but on the east side. From the south, your ortho might show Redlands on the side of the mountain. Yeah, no, I'm coming in from the northeast side. There's just no, like, real altitude indicator from this side. This is what I'm looking at here. So we're probably okay right now. It just seemed like it was coming up a little bit low. It's just deceiving when you're further back from elevation change. Like things look a little bit higher. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza is 10 miles to the northeast. Landing straight in 26 Big Bear. Again, doing the very ill-advised straight in on an uncontrolled airport. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza 5 miles straight in 26 Big Bear. Make it nice and noisy. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza short final 26, full stop Big Bear.
1 mile final runway 26.
kind of dragging it in here a little bit. I deployed the anchor a little bit early. So I'm going to try to stay high so I can pull that power out. That's high. And these trees, I mean, there's not a tree on the display threshold like that. It's a very, very bad place to put a tree. Okay, now we're clear of that obstacle. Flooded float too much there. Oh, man, it's gonna crash down. Still a work in progress, and this scenery is not. There's a lot of Ryans in here. There is a lot of Ryans in here. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza, clear the runway. Big Bear. Just pull off right here. Crap. What day was that? Fallbrook. Crap, when the hell was that? Let's go. Here it is. So this is John Wayne to Big Bear. Over the top. Sweet. And here's Big Bear. Okay.
Big Bear traffic, White Skyhawk inbound over the lake, descending through 8,500. Big Bear.
Lake's pretty big, right?
Fresick, have a great one,
there's
man.
that side of the lake, there's that side of the lake. We can be more specific, right?
Okay.
So, watch. Big Bear traffic, a Skyhawk is over the South Marina at 8,200. Enter the left downwind for runway 26, Big Bear.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, from John Wayne. Yeah.
8,000 feet, don't give up that altitude. Do not compromise. Congratulations, you're now at pattern altitude higher than you'd flown prior to today.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, the lake looks a lot more healthy than it did last year, which is good.
Any tips on the mixture?
You're pretty much good where it's at for now. Remember, if you were to go full rich, you would pretty much kill your performance.
Right.
So don't touch that friggin' mixture.
Yeah.
This was pretty early.
If you need full power to go around, you may want to go, 1.5 turns in, but that's about it.
All right.
Dalmatian, that's a good question.
This feels like it might be a little bit too close.
You'll be okay with this as long as your base leg is very short.
Okay.
Now, noise abatement-wise, avoid overflight of the high school. Yep.
Okay. It's in May.
Don't give up that altitude.
You kind of turn at that little antenna there?
No, outside of the high school.
Outside of it, okay. Oh, yeah, got it.
Clear below 12,000, temperature 9.
Big Bear traffic, Skyhawk, midfield, left downwind 26, Big Bear.
0, 0, 0.
Okay, so we circled the high school.
Automated weather observation 0008 Zulu. Weather wind 250 at Niner. Gusts 14. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature Niner Celsius. Dew point -2.
Whiskey's taxiing on the east side of the runway. Big Bear. Okay. Hey, you can reduce your power anytime to start that pattern, man. It's just another airport. Just because you're higher up, don't treat it any differently.
Okay. Big Bear traffic, Skyhawk turning left base 26, Big Bear.
So you are going to be high and fast on this. Try power idle. You need to be aggressive with that turn to final when the time comes, okay?
Okay.
No more of this, you know, dilly-dally, lazy bullshit turn to base.
Okay. Big Bear traffic, Skyhawk turning final 26, Big Bear.
It's looking like it's gonna work.
Speed checks, good.
Do it the same way you do it anywhere else. Now the important thing here is you want to fly those pappies. I think those are VASIs technically. You want to fly those VASI lights, right? So I see 2 reds.
Yeah, me too.
Even though your path actually looks okay to me, but no, you don't need that much power. That looks good. I see a white and a red, yep. Cool, less power, Bill. Less power, it's just another airport.
I'm gonna leave.
Do whatever you want. You've got 5,800 feet of runway to play with, so. You got a pretty decent headwind, actually, so. Your ground speed in the
seems
flares,
like it.
Well, your ground speed in the flare is going to be almost the same as sea level. So, all right, I see 2 whites.
Yeah.
That's where you don't want to be at high altitude. You don't want to be high. You want to be on that glide path. You don't want to be low either. So,
yeah, you want to be a little
on
bit
the
more,
glide path.
Yeah, there's the full.
Oh, there goes my headset.
That left light is a little bit.
Yeah, it's finicky.
Big Bear traffic, Skyhawk short final 26, Big Bear. Yeah, it seems like it's very.
Now, Bill.
Yeah.
It's just another landing. Don't psych yourself out. Just fly it to the ground, okay?
Okay.
Power idle. Easy. Easy. Nice job.
A little cockeyed, but
you needed some rudder. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next one.
No reason to rush it. You definitely needed some rudder.
Yeah. Yeah, I was focusing on that that center line, which wasn't that bad.
You did okay with the center line. You just didn't point the nose down it.
Yeah. I needed more left rudder on that.
Yeah, you need more right rudder.
Or right rudder. Okay. Wow, that was awesome. Big Bear traffic, White Skyhawk clear of runway 26 at Echo. Big Bear. Okay.
Big Bear traffic, Cherokee 90915 Whiskey.
Take that off. All right, so we're going to.
See the fuel pumps?
Yes.
Taxi to them.
Okay. I wrote a little cheat sheet on where they were.
Or you can
just look at them.
Look at them. There's that too. So, pro tip: there's 2 fuel pumps here. There's one on this side and there's one on that side of the tanks. The winds are coming from our back right now. So if we go to the one on the other side of the tanks,
we can be facing into the wind?
No, with the wind, it won't be as fucking cold when we're trying to fuel it. Like, we won't be cold.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It'll block the wind. So,
oh, I got you. Okay, so it's on, we got a east side and a west side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we want to go to the west side, or east side one.
Okay. Now, I noticed that they had you...
the hose is plenty long to drag it across, so you'll park like this on the line, okay?
Right, okay.
If that's what you're asking.
Well, I was going to ask on, like, which side do they typically want you on, because I noticed that they kind of have you snake around. So I'm going, after this King Air, I'm turning on the line and kind of going, looping around. I'm going to end up facing north.
It doesn't matter either way.
Okay.
But you'll want to start that turn in now, because you can see the line. Fuel pump there?
Oh, I was following that taxi.
You can do whatever you want, but the line's right there, and there's nothing between us and there, so it's up to you.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of needless turning. So. This is one of my favorite places to get gas. You know why?
Well, it's cheap.
Very cheap. For the longest time, this was the cheapest place in all of Southern California to get gas. It was $3.92 here at one point. You're well clear. Yeah, over the winter it was $3.92 here.
How does that look? Right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
So set the parking brake. Cool.
Okay. Avionics off?
Yeah, turn the avionics off. Then I want to show you something. So take your headset off and I'll walk you through something.
Okay.
So starting a hot engine at high altitude is kind of difficult, so after a few attempts, we are relegated to a ramp walk to kill some time.
Hurry up and wait a clock.
Yeah. But this is a pretty sweet airport. We're at 6,800 feet right here?
Yeah, 6752.
6752, and it's super gorgeous out. So it could be a lot worse, but the hazards of mountain flying.
And the hazards of your instructor being an idiot.
And the hazards of flying with this guy.
Yep. There's 26. Runway heading. Vámonos.
Let's go. Go somewhere else. Thank God.
Trying to get best power out of it. Oop. Too much.
Mind if I get some cabin heat on?
Yeah, go for it. We're actually going to be able to shoot the West Valley. Big Bear traffic, the Skyhawk is upwind off of runway 26 at Big Bear.
I feel like enough, I just cracked it a little bit. Well, at least we're probably going to have a nice view.
Yeah, hopefully. You can see how anemic the climb performance is.
Yeah. And you're at?
VY.
VY, okay.
Yeah, more or less.
And like the actual VY, not the fudged.
Yeah, it's important to be on your fucking numbers at this altitude. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, because if you do the rounded up 80 knot version,
you won't die.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. You won't die. It just is not going to be comfortable.
No. I mean, here you're fine because you got you got flat water for a while, but
right. But the problem is if you try to climb out of ground effect and it doesn't climb out of ground effect, then you have an issue.
Yeah.
And we're going to level off here.
And we're just shooting that?
We're going low altitude through the West Valley.
Cool.
That's going to be the smartest move.
That's really pretty over there.
That's a familiar thing to me. I haven't done out on the north, and I know I've got enough obstacle clearance at this altitude because it's all going to fall away. So I'm comfortable with this if you are.
I am. I concur.
Okay. Victor traffic 172, 2.5 to the west. We're departing via the West Valley, 7,300 feet, Big Bear.
Okay, we're already good with 34-0 and we need...
Oh yeah. Oh, this airspace like the back of my hand, man.
This isn't a bad departure if it was clear skies, kind of cool.
No, this is exactly what I would do if it was perfectly clear.
Yeah.
I'm doing it this way because I know this valley, and I'm comfortable doing it this way.
Yep. Yeah, these clouds are low enough AGL that it probably would have been one down and back and we would have been above them.
Well, maybe. It's pretty friggin' anemic climb performance-wise, so... I got my window right there that I can go through. Get as much power as I can out of it for as long as I can. Basically, I'm going to do an energy exchange here.
VY or V... Yeah, VY when you need it, or VX?
Yeah, I'm basically just going to pitch up and try to clear these. No wires, no wires. So the valley's down that way, you'll see.
To the left, okay.
Yeah. So, biggest thing about mountain flying, always have an escape. If that valley was blocked off and we couldn't go that way, I'm going straight up through that hole right there.
Yeah.
But that valley's good. We can go through there. Again, always, 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 always have an escape.
This,
And if this ain't one of the coolest fucking things you've ever done.
I was just gonna say, this is no joke. Like, but if you can manage a half a second to go, this looks cool.
Just breathe.
Wow. Yeah.
So, what airspace are we in right now?
Yeah. We're in... Yikes.
We are firmly in class golf airspace. And that's the only reason I'm comfortable doing this. So what are our weather minimums in class golf below 10,000 feet during the daytime? And it is still daytime.
Yeah. Class golf is clear of clouds.
Yep, 1 mile, clear clouds.
1 mile, clear clouds.
We're clear clouds. I have 1 mile visibility.
That looks crazy, dude.
Pretty cool, right?
And just to confirm, like, clear of clouds means you're not in the clouds.
Yep, do not fly into the clouds. See how mountain flying can get interesting in a hurry?
Yeah, well, you got all of the updrafts and the mountain wave coming off of it.
That's the other reason why I stayed in the valley instead of going over the top, is that if there's a leeward wave over the top, then I'm hosed.
Yeah.
We don't want to be hosed.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's 1,000, 2,000 feet drop, like, right away.
Yeah. All right. We're going to live.
Awesome. We're going to live. So let's go do that in this thing. It's one of my favorite things to do in this simulator is do something in the real world or, you know, rewatch something and then do it in the sim. So this will be a little bit different performance. We do want 340. Yeah, you're right, there was a Kinger there. Whoa, why are we going so fast? Feet. Big Bear traffic, Bonanza departing 26, straight out Big Bear. Right is clear, left is clear. This airport scenery is really weird. Power. We're somewhat on the center line every once in a while. My God. Alright, 500 AGL roughly, and then we will drop into the valley. Looks real different without the trees. And it feels smaller too. So there's our valley right there. This is going to be cool going through that valley. Oh man. This has been fun tonight. Thank you guys. It hasn't been pretty, but it's been fun. It's actually been pretty bad, but a lot of fun. A little bit of everything. We got some cool livery action. We got some broken plugins. We got some terrible landings. We've got some real-world videos, all kinds of crap. Now we're going to live up in the yellow arc, going down into this valley. This ridge right here is where Brad mentioned.
It's just is what it is. It's just complete, total
Happy Monday to you too, White Lake. We're obviously clear of any clouds, so we could just keep climbing in. We're not in the 172. So we could double keep climbing. but let's just go through this anyway. Get clear of that pillar. Now we're in Gulf airspace. Solidly in Gulf. Yep, exactly, White Lake. Dropping out of Big Bear. Doing 200 knots over the ground. 180. Get 'em. It's smooth air, man. Get 'em. Get it, Bonanza. Engage. And we should be good at this altitude for, I mean, basically just all the way down. Make sure we have life on the radio. Go up, actually. Let's go 6,500 and just be at a appropriate altitude. No, the check ride isn't scheduled yet. Brad and I have actually both had pretty busy weeks. I've got 0.7 left of PIC, and then we're gonna do some check ride prep. And then schedule. And we'll probably schedule before we do the prep stuff, but our schedules have not been aligned this week. Right there. Okay. So 34 there. Are we still connected? They're about 5. SoCal approach, Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, 6,500, about 6 miles to the east of San Bernardino.
For 605 Delta, is that you calling?
That was Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, or at 6,500, approaching Redlands.
Or 204 Lima Echo, so approach Squawk 5233.
5233 for Lima Echo. Of 0.7. 0.7.
Just have to try where you're
Yeah, SoCal approach. We're want to pick up flight following to John Wayne 204 Lima Echo. Live flag
204
guy.
Lima Echo, radar contact, 2 miles east, San Bernardino Airport, carry altimeter 2982, say altitude and request.
Alright, 2982, we like flight following to John Wayne at 6,500, the 204 Lima Echo.
And it's 4 Lima Echo, what's your requested altitude again?
That's 6,500 for Lima Echo.
4 Lima Echo, roger. I got all that. To respond navigation, maintain VFR.
Okay, resuming on nav for Lima Echo.
Let's take it to first Archery 256 X-ray. We would like to descend to 5,500 if that's okay with you.
Number 56 X-ray, maintain VFR at 5,500.
Alright, down to 5,500, 8256 X-ray.
That is the ILS.
Calling inbound with Quebec, say again.
At John Wayne. See if we can follow that in this thing. Happy Monday, live fly guy. Or LFG, not to be
Cherokee 913,
confused with LSG, which is very underrated super group. I like LFG. I can almost taste it, White Leg, and it is.
Number 13,
it's really, really weird being that close. It feels very strange. And so coming off of Big Bear, especially at this altitude, you can see so much of
fly runway heading.
Inland Empire.
Maintain
all
VFR
of the Inland
at
Empire,
or below 1,500 until
this is Riverside coming. We're
departure
coming up to
frequency
Riverside.
120.55. Squawk
So there's Flaybob.
2262.
And then Riverside is right there. You can see right where we're headed, which is the 91 right here, Anaheim Hills area. We'll probably be able to go straight over the mountains here and drop in. Since we're at high enough altitude, usually we'd have to go around that. But I mean, we're
November 39 Juliet, reback correct.
It's way faster than driving on the 91. Oh my god! I actually took a couple of pictures of the traffic on the 91.
Earth Center
doing this
05,
flight.
Romeo Charlie.
It's so nice being above all that crap.
Where you parked?
Friggin' hate the 91. Yeah, it's so
bad. 5 Romeo Charlie, turn the transponder on, please.
Try to avoid that like the friggin' plague, man.
But then reserve 5 Romeo Charlie, thank you.
And we're gonna be
left, taxi
way
line Alpha
above
Kilo.
anything, so we're just gonna go straight ahead right over these mountains. 6,500 doing 158 knots. That's pretty good. Anything is faster than driving on the 91.
November 13
A bicycle
Juliet.
is faster than driving on the 91.
Santa Barbara approach, check your frequency.
Copy, I just changed over. 300 Juliet.
300 Juliet, you're talking to Santa Barbara approach right now. Contact ground taxi.
Friggin' love this livery, it's so cool. Yeah, this has been a really fun plane to fly. Especially on the network. This is a really good PilotEdge plane. The speed that it has
runway
is
25,
perfect for
taxi via Bravo,
ZLA stuff.
Alpha, Golf.
just downhill. Man, we did this. We used so little fuel on the way back from Big Bear that the guys were just like, dude, where did you come from? Friggin' Big Bear. It's like, dude, how fast were you going? There's like no fuel is going.
56 X-ray, thanks for your help. You can proceed direct to the North Las Vegas airport.
Alright, 8256 X-ray, direct to North Las Vegas.
And we can actually probably kind of see the airport from here. Yeah. Being at altitude is so nice. Pick out Newport. The ortho is kind of helping me out a little bit. It looks like that is the 55 there. Is that right? Is that the 22 or Chapman? I can't tell.
November 905, Romeo Charlie, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left. Just be advised, I'm showing you holding short, 20 left at Julia. Are you on a Julia intersection departure, or are you wanting to go to Kilo where you're supposed to go?
Where you're supposed to go. Way to slip that in there.
Or 5 Romeo Charlie, Roger, understand you would like to request a 20 left at Julia intersection departure.
That ortho looks pretty nice.
05 Romeo Charlie, Roger. Runway 20 left at Juliet. Clear for takeoff. Wind calm.
Bill's one of my favorite guys to yell at.
Number 204 Lima Echo, Carenado call approach 128.1.
28-1 to 204 Lima Echo. See ya.
Bye. Number 81041, John Wayne. Correct.
Clear. Temperature 20. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2982. Arriving at departing runway 20 left. 20 right.
Clear for takeoff.
Switches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Leviticus.
Read back all runway assignment. Hold short
Definitely
instructions.
the Bonanza.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Long Beach Airport, fly heading 230, vectors Joey Airport, maintain 2000, departure 128.1, launch 2772.
Visibility 10.
Ah.
Reserve 400, back correct. Bonanza 05 Romeo Charlie, radar contact, cannot departure.
The F33 for sure.
R204 Lima Echo, signal approach on frequency.
Yeah, Roger. 204 Lima Echo, we're at 6,500. We got Yankee at John Wayne.
204 Lima Echo, Roger. Thanks for Yankee. Expect 20 left or right, your choice. Let me know where you're parking. You got some VFR traffic to 11 o'clock in 4 miles. Eastbound, 6,400, indicated time, but no altitude unverified.
Okay, we'll be looking out for that traffic, and we are parked at ACI West, so the right side would be delightful. 204 Lima Echo. Yeah, the F33 is way better for
departure. Mooney 905 Romeo Charlie's.
The A36 had so
climbing
many
3,000.
like little bugs in it, and it was kind of like a mixture. It wasn't the full G36, but it also, you know, kind of had like a hybrid panel. It was weird. I don't know. Like the Aspen in it is fine. Like it's kind of cool, I guess, but I prefer the Steam and the 430
runway 20
over
right, taxi by Bravo
Aspen
Kilo.
a lot. I've heard people say that the GTN 750 is definitely worth it.
Skyhawk 204. Fuck.
We already talked about that, Kenny. You were already called out for having not used it. The 750, everyone that has it says it's amazing. I've never used one in real life, so I don't really have much of a desire to use it in the sim.
Santa Barbara departure.
So I don't know.
At 90139 Juliet, 1,400, climbing 1,500.
November 90139 Juliet, Santa Barbara departure. Roger. 905 Romeo Charlie, switch out departure. Cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation.
Cancel altitude restriction, resume over navigation, 5 Romeo Charlie.
But that's 4 Lima Echo. You on the left side or right side?
We're on the right side for Lima Echo.
4 Lima Echo, roger. At the airport in sight?
Affirmative, you have airport in sight for Lima Echo.
4 Lima Echo, make sure to enter runway 20 right, connect tower 126.8.
Okay, straight in 20 right, connecting tower 204 Lima Echo. See you.
For 56 X-ray, contact Vegas approach 133.905.
Jolly Tower, good evening. Bonanza 204 Lima Echo, straight in for 20 right with the Yankee. We're parked at ACI West.
Lima Echo, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, Wayne Com.
20 right, clear to land, 204 Lima Echo.
For there, once again, Juliet, if you're heading, you should be on runway heading right now. I'm showing you on about a 280 heading.
John Wayne Tower, Grumman 81041, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
Everybody 1041, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, it's expensive.
20 right Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Everyone loves it that has it.
Well, I tried to park right as a
Not getting
no back.
That has held me back as well, but it's supposedly worth it. So.
Stand by clearance 505, Daniel Charlie.
But I prefer to have avionics that I have access to in the real world, and this is...
505, thank you, Charlie, send over clearance. Clear to Palomar Airport. After departure, fly runway heading. The director's quaying is
right up to the red line right now.
Maintain 3,000. Expect 1,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 7407.
Alright, clear Palomar, by runway heading, radar vector's Carenado style, 3000, 11.5, departures on 1055, and squawk 74075, Daniel Charlie.
I'll take a Charlie back, correct. Right, 256 X-ray Vegas approach. Not sure if you called up. Vegas altimeter 2972. Advise you have information Quebec at North Las Vegas.
Oh, the GTN has a... You need the real Garmin subscription for that?
Carenado 139 Juliet. Cancel altitude restriction and zone navigation.
Number ground 505 Daniel Charlie, Atlantic, grade taxi with the weather.
With what weather?
505 Tango Charlie, send on ground. Runway 25, taxi 5 Bravo, off call.
25 Bravo, off golf, 5 Daniel Charlie.
Bob Rob, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
31041, kind of departure.
Departure 041.
If you guys do like these videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel.
Thank you, White Leg. I knew it was you, White Leg. Thank you.
21041, switch out departure radar contact. Say approach request from Long Beach, 5 Jet Alpha.
Straight in to 20 right. This is my new commute into work. Stuck in traffic on the 55.
21041, clear to Seal Beach, cross Seal Beach 2000.
It has been a while, White Leg. I appreciate it nonetheless.
ILS, runway 30 approach to Long Beach Airport. Report inbound once your turn.
See if we can pull the Brad maneuver of full speed ahead until the parking lot, and then throw the anchor out.
Tower 505, Tango Charlie, small short 25.
Falcon 505, Tango Charlie, runway Christian Center Rubber Tower, runway
The citation's pretty cool
wind
too.
is calm, altimeter 2981.
81, clear for takeoff, 255, Tango Charlie.
That citation is pretty fun. But that really does need the GTM. It needs something different than the FNS. Okay, let's make some noise. Let's head into ACI West.
November 505, Tango Charlie, Carenado departure.
Departure 5 Tango Charlie.
405.
For 505, Tango Charlie, center of departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
Massive ortho tile chop. And some overflare. I'll tell you why, because the manifold pressure is way too high.
Wait, 1041, roger.
That was a freaking mess. That was a freaking mess. It was a buttery mess.
Pull up. Pull up.
Stupid landing rate plug-in. Sunday, thank you very much for the follow and for causing me to
Bravo, this frequency, have a nice day.
And for causing me to go off the runway. Awesome. Johnny Tower, Bonanza 20, 4 Lane Echo, clear of 20 right at hotel for ACI West.
Looking really good, Bill.
Thanks.
20 4 Lane Echo, thanks for that, Bravo, this frequency, have a nice day.
Bravo, staying with you, 204 Lima Echo. Sit!
Bye.
I'll let myself get better at this plane when the time comes. Oh my god. What the hell?
Number 256, X-ray the airport, 12 o'clock in about 3 miles.
Stupid. At least it was a butter. I just don't want to. I didn't set off the ELT.
256 X-ray, roger.
I will bounce
right
it in.
down, runway 12 right, and Carenado northbound Vegas Tower 125.7.
Little butter bounces. It's totally fine. Levigas, those are
northbound Vegas Tower 125.7.
You need a subscription for those, for the lovely sound effects. And we're back home, back to ACI. That was a fun. Dude, that was
05 Romeo Charlie, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
This is a super fun flight. Now that I think about it, we went up to Barstow, Big Bear, and then back. That's freaking awesome. Okay, let's turn off all the lights. Let's take one look. That's the wrong thing. One last look at our nice new livery. Bonanza's cool, man. It's super cool. She's a beaut. Okay. What's up, Bubble? Okay. That was a really, really fun flight. Do I have a shot of Brad coming in like super fast in that Bonanza? I don't think so. But our straight into John Wayne from Big Bear. So this is that same flight that we just did. Just fast forwarded and in a 172. So leaving Big Bear, going through the valley, splitting the clouds, and then we've got, I think we're vectored for traffic there. Yep. Coming in over the 91, right over the little mountains, coming into John Wayne. And now we are straight in.
I'm going to trade that low altitude to bleed some speed.
Okay, so here's Brad.
176.
Dalmatian, thanks, man.
Some things worked out, at least.
Small favors, man.
Yeah.
Watch the birdie.
Hey, what's up, Iowa?
So I'm intentionally coming in a little bit low.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of my questions, I think. What, wasn't it when we were going into Oxnard? Like, at what point can you fly through the...
This is one of those do as I say, not as I do moments.
Okay.
The reason I'm coming in low is because I'm going to trade that low altitude to bleed some speed.
Oh, I see.
That's why I'm doing 135 knots right now.
Yeah, so you're going to pull the power, let the nose come up into the glide slope, and then come back down.
Kinda, yeah.
Or
That's
at
the
least until
51
you're
off the
85
and
and
right
up all the
there.
flaps.
You'll see.
Awesome.
This is what I used to do all the time into St. Louis International.
176, runway 20 right, clear to land. You can resume normal speed. You got enough spacing with that jet behind you.
All right, 20 right, clear to land, 176.
Wind 200 at 4.
Thank you, sir.
4 reds. I have the rep pack for the Bonanza, and it's pretty great. It's you know, it adds a little bit more money to it, but it is pretty good. I would say it's worth it. Still 4 reds.
Oh yeah, you're really low.
You know, we're doing like $120.
I'm stat.
And John Wayne Tower, Phenom 426 Foxtrot Charlie on visual for 20 right.
Phenom 426 Foxtrot Charlie, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
And there's glide slope.
This is not Alvin, by the way.
Sounds like him.
I know. He's got a friggin' doppelganger.
And was that clear to land for 6 Foxtrot Charlie?
Phenom 426 Foxtrot Charlie, affirmative, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, 6 Foxtrot Charlie.
A little high. There it is.
Found it.
Found the ground.
Can you tell this is after we made those audio cues?
There it is.
Found it.
Found the ground.
Yeah, but should I get the rep pack for the 172 or the rep pack for the Bonanza? And by the Bonanza.
176, yeah. Appreciate the help.
Yeah, I think that is actually the guy I had at my solo.
Ah. Ground 53176, Juliet ACI West.
That's 53176, you're going to taxi Bravo to parking.
Bravo to park 176. Okay, after landing, flaps are up,
freaking love
mixtures
John Wayne
lean.
controllers, are so funny.
Lights are where they should be.
Ground wagon 64. Wagon 64, ground. Wagon 64,
That was exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And breathe.
Hotel, hold short, run 20 left.
Alpha Hotel, holding short 20 left, wagon 64.
X-ray 331, monitor tower 126.8.
Sweet. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. That was a lot of fun. Kind of random flight. Not really doing anything in particular, and sometimes you need that. It's a flight simulator after all. You don't have to take it so seriously all the time. So I appreciate you guys sticking around and joining me for all this crazy crap. Bubble Kush, thank you for the follow. Ernie, thank you. Iowa, I agree. The rep pack is really, really good. It's worth getting with whatever plane you go for, Leviticus. You'll have fun in either one. It just depends on what kind of flying you like to do. So if you want to go a little bit faster, this thing is freaking sweet. If you want to fly around in a plane that you might have more access to in the real world, the 172 is obviously the way to go. Hi, Bill. Good night, Bill. Eyes, thank you very much. Hope you had a great day at work today and got all those planes tucked in. White Lake, thank you. Iowa, Sunday, Kinney, Eyes, Leviticus, below minimums, Bob Rob. Bob Rob. I like that. Who else? Live Fly Guy, Dalmatian, Captain Failure. Look me, I'm dead. He's gone, probably. I would imagine. Ceremonia Melon, hello and good evening. Drew the Rooster Pilot, thank you as well. And yeah, let's do the new one. Do the new one, I guess. Ceremonial Melon doing fantastic. Just finishing up for the evening, but we'll leave you. We'll do the new one, and then we'll pass you off to somebody. We'll pass you off to somebody. All right, guys. So thank you very much. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Check ride coming up soon, hopefully as well. So we'll be doing some serious airplane nerding out soon.